And we're live. Welcome, everyone, to another high vibe conversation. I'm your host. Today, we've got Devetrus Nichols and Stina Marie. And today, we're going to talk all about how to keep going. Before we dive into the topic, I want to thank you for joining us. I want to remind you that this is a safe space. We invite you to share with us as we talk through our life lessons and hold space for you to work through. So, this means is that if you are tuning into this conversation live or on the replay, if you are resonating with what I'm saying, if you have an experience of your own you'd like to share, if you have any insights or tips that you want to add to the conversation, we encourage you to do so. Use the chat and share your thoughts and experiences there. Or if you feel like you want to slide into our DMs and connect with us, you're more than happy to. If you want to discuss this topic or another high vibe conversation more individually, you can also use the book one-to-one conversation of your own. Additionally, if you're here for the high vibes, and we hope you are, you can subscribe to our channel seen on the screen here. This is where you can catch up on previous conversations and make sure that you do not go on any coming conversations to be had. So again, we encourage you to subscribe, reach out and connect with us, schedule a one-to-one call, whatever you like doing, we're here for it. That being said, let's get into today's topic. Keep going. I feel like this is timely. All the conversations are, but this one especially, as the weather gets a little bit colder, like the fall is full on, and like seasonal depression may hit a little bit for some people. I know I experience that sometimes, and like you need to want to just stop what you're doing. But like I know for myself, this week has been extra hard, and I've been really feeling it. I've been mentally, physically exhausted. But I still have this sense that like, okay, if I just keep going, if I can push through to the other side, there's greatness. So I'm excited to hear about what Linda and Stina have to say around this topic. Stina, you're already unmuted, so I'm coming down to you first.
Whoops.
Accident. So what's coming up for you as we talk about keep going?
Keep going. Well, let's see. This week I attempted to, I'm in the process of, I'm in the process of ordering a podcast mic. And I've done this in the past, years ago, probably, in internet years, decades ago. When I think you couldn't even really make returns on Amazon, like you order something and it was like a huge ordeal to send it back. So I bought this mic and it recorded like really quiet sound and it wasn't quite right. And so I was out, $100 and counted my losses and never ordered another one. And so I decided it was time. It was time to order myself a really nice mic. And so I went online, I ordered one, I got it, I hooked it up, and there was this real low staticky hum. No matter what I did, it wasn't background noise. It was like from the mic itself. And I could just feel this defeat. And I am remembering this past experience going, oh no, like I'm there again. The failure of I ordered it, it's not working. And I just wanted to give up. I wanted to be like, well, I guess it's just not my time. And then I paused and I thought, well, that's really not going to get you to where you want to go. If you wanted a podcast mic, then maybe it's going to take a little bit more time, a little bit more effort than you anticipated. So I went back on Amazon. I ordered a couple of different mics, decided I would just kind of get all of them, test them out, play around with the sound, and then return the ones that didn't work. And I'm now on actually ordering yet another one because after I tested those, a friend of mine said, "Oh, I tried the blue Yeti, but I really liked the snowball Yeti." I'm like, "Okay, well, we're gonna try all of the different ones. I'm gonna know that I'm getting the one that I want." But there's a certain amount of resilience that I find is necessary to actually achieve big things. You can't give up on the first time that you attempt something and it didn't work out because it's first of all, it's kind of childish and not not in a positive way to just you try something once, you throw up your hands and you wait for mommy to come rescue you to, make it all better, tell you what to do, etc. And so when you can say, "Okay, I'm going to keep going. I haven't achieved the goal yet. Maybe it's going to take some more time. I will get there." Then that's what creates that resilience. And you can do it in a way that's like a little more laid back and peaceful. My thought was, okay, well, I think by the end of this month, I'll be able to accomplish this. Like in the next 3 to 4 weeks, I should be able to order enough mics, return enough mics, and have one that I really like, and then feel good about it, and then really be set up for success. So that's kind of been my experience even this week with kind of rallying myself and saying, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going until I've gotten to where I'm going.
And I love that you didn't just like let one not great mic keep from wanting to whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's a podcast or other recording with this mic that you're after. Great example of other things that happen throughout our lives where like you're right, we might like try the one thing, and if it doesn't go our way, it wasn't. But if we can keep pushing forward, then we might end up with something even better than we thought, or we with what we want in the first. And both options are great. But if we just give up right at the beginning, at the start of that journey, we're never going to find what worked for us. So I thank you for that example of the mic. Jenny is with us now, so I want to bring her up as well. Welcome, Jenny. Talking all about how to keep going today. So we welcome you here. I'm not you into the podcast yet. Just joined us. I'm going to come on up to Linda. Linda, what's coming up for you right now as we talk about keep going?
Well, today I really wanted to keep going, but I just didn't have the mental energy, the physical energy. And so it was like, okay, what is it that I want to do? And I just laid down and took a nap, which is so not me. I never do that unless I'm fighting something. So anyways, I laid down. I pretty much passed out a little bit, and then I felt like getting up. So I got up, and then I had the energy that I wanted so bad that wasn't there. So that was that felt really good. And sometimes when you take supplements or you have things that you do that snap you out of it, and they're not working, it's like, okay, so what do you want to do? Go do that. And that's what I did, and then I got what I wanted. So that was pretty cool.
And sometimes taking a break is a good way to reset so that you can keep going afterwards. Like it recenters you, regrounds you, takes you out of energy drain, if you will, like of whatever it is that you just can't keep going with at that moment when you and hopefully rejuvenated, renewed energy, then you can either tackle that or decide, as you said, something that so either way you get to keep going even if you do pause or stop for a little bit. I love that. Thank you. Jenny, I'm coming down to you. What's coming up as we're talking about keep going?
Oh, what's coming up for me is times in my life where I've been so overwhelmed just by the list of things, just by all of the things as a mom, as a working mom, as a friend, as a wife, an ex-wife, just the overwhelm of life. And times when I've looked into the future and, a specific outcome that I want to get to, and getting there just feels impossible. And there's that little voice of, just give up. And in those moments to recognize that the future doesn't really exist. We have so many ideals of where we're going, but the only thing that really exists is this very moment. And we've had so many conversations on presence. So I love this term, just do the next good thing. And that's what I've been telling myself, or, encouraging myself to do in those moments to simplify things. And I remember also we had a conversation on time and the fact that when we pause and we are completely present in this very moment, it's almost as if time expands. And there's such a gain in simplifying things and doing, work in onesies, like Linda says. And that's how we create our future. It is the very choice I'm making right now. And now I decided to pull over because I screw up the time difference. So I'm sitting in my car in a parking lot and enjoying just connecting with you guys this week as well.
Well, you've literally paused and pulled over to the road. You be present with us in this moment and keep going at the same time. Like it's counterintuitive. You pulled over so that you can also speed up at the same time, and you get to live in both of those moments. You mentioned working in onesies and like simplifying things. So when that's like to do or like things that we have that drain our mental energy of like, I still need to do this. I got to get through this. And this person's counting on me for that. And if we take this to like just honor what we want to do in that moment, like you're right. What's the next best thing that we can do? And we focus on the entire list. Just focus on, as Dorit says, like the small details, like that one thing. And we get to, right? As John Chapelier says, like that's a choice. We all have a choice. So yeah, and as always, I love all intuition and touching on previous guests and like their insights and expertise too. So love to be able to connect dots, keep going. Ladies, do you have anything else you'd like to add to this wonderful high vibe conversation about keep going? Because if not, let's keep going with our day, and we will see you guys on the other side. Because time is of the essence. I want to be mindful of everybody's time and space and energy. And if you found this high vibe conversation helpful, and we encourage you to take this as a reminder to take a break, pause, think about the next good thing that you can do for yourself, and that's what will propel you forward and keep you going. We want to again remind you that you can join for a one-to-one conversation if you'd like to do that. If of course you feel like you are okay sharing your thoughts and more visibly, feel free to drop that into the chat at any time, whether it's live or on the replay. We will always make time to come and chat with you. And if you want to any high vibe conversations, you can catch up on the previous ones here and make sure that you don't miss any of the upcoming ones. So make sure you say bye for now and see you next time.